Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
He is an educator. Please welcome to the show, Emil.
That's right. Hello. How is everybody doing?
Hi, Emil. I'm doing great.
Hi. How are you?
You don't want to ask Chaden how he's doing.
He's not going to tell you anything. He's
You
a
can
sphinx.
ask.
Chaden, I was listening, and to me, it sounds like you do know a lot about film, and yet you are not somebody who is able to provide the detail of that kind of situation.
Now that is such a wonderful observation,
I think you got it half right. I think Chaden doesn't know anything about film and isn't able to provide any of the detail.
I'm going to have to go with
Okay, well, that is a valid opinion. What were you going to say?
I was going to have to go with Mr. Scott on that one. I'm on Team Scott. I don't think so.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's 2 votes for Chaden being a dumb shit. Emil is abstaining. So
That is a valid opinion.
and of course I vote that I'm wonderful. So I think
Okay,
with
so
the
it's 2-1.
abstain and the good,
Okay.
it balances it out so much. And yes, Emil, I am doing really well right now. Yeah, so
I can tell, you got a beautiful home. I can see right now you got a gorgeous painting behind
Yeah.
you.
yeah, what is
yeah.
that? What is that painting behind you? That I didn't take you as someone who would be interested in art.
This is from one of the classic films. This is actually, if you name this film, this is what I want to.
Okay,
to
I can name it. That is from Up, the Disney Pixar film Up. Is that
exactly.
correct?
So when all the balloons pop and explode,
Oh,
Exactly. See, that's exactly what I was detecting.
she knew that there was balloons. That's exciting.
Okay,
Yeah.
how did you know? Was that from the poster, or how did you know the plot of Up?
so I knew the plot of Up because what goes up must go down. So when you kind
Okay.
of see,
All right, Emil. You're an educator. Where do you teach?
So I used to teach at a Montessori school that was all the way from K through. Also, just side note.
Yeah.
There is something you may not have noticed about me yet that I get to.
It's very
kinda
early for a side note, by the way, but
inform you. Okay,
we don't know anything about you, and already we're over to side notes.
I am writing the book of my life. Okay, it's a New York Times article. So I
Okay.
gotta put a side note.
Okay.
Okay.
So a side note is that a lot of people, something that they don't know about me.
You got
they
very
don't
hushed
recognize.
during your side note. I
Well,
have to
No,
say.
he's
it
pulling
is
you
an
aside,
intimate piece
Scott.
of information. What'd you say, Arden?
I felt like he was really pulling you aside, Scott, to
Yeah,
just tell
it
you
really
something man to man privately.
That's kind of the energy of a side note. So something
All
that
right,
a lot of
take it
people
down,
don't know
yes.
about me is they do not realize that I am from Colombia, South America.
Okay.
Now, this is because I went to a school about 11 years ago where I completely focus for months and I get rid of my Colombian accent. So now when people see me just in the street or whatever, they say, hey, this is a guy from Columbus, Ohio, something like that. Just a regular guy.
Oh.
I say, in fact, this is something because I want people to know that this is the truth about me because I am not only an educator, I am somebody who is sharing my culture.
Emil,
You understand?
Can I just to backtrack a little bit to get clear about this? You believe that you do not have a recognizable or discernible dialect or accent.
It is something I almost have to deal with a lot because I have to inform
Because people
where I
don't
am
know
from.
your heritage. You
Well,
have to
you
tell
guys
them.
did not notice. I was able to notice that.
I don't know whether it was not noticing as much as just being polite and not, making that your defining characteristic by asking
to
you a
me,
question about it right
It was
off the
not
bat.
noticing. To me, it was not noticing.
So
Okay, but you're from Colombia.
Colombia is not America. That's right. Barranquilla. Yes.
And you live in Columbus, Ohio, or are you upset that people
No,
think
I'm just saying I sound like a guy from Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
I live in
I'm
New
so
Jersey.
sorry.
You live in Jersey.
I live in Hackensack, New Jersey.
So tell us, Emil, you teach in Hackensack, New Jersey, or you
I
commute?
do. I teach at a community college there. I used to teach at a Montessori school, and
Right.
that was all the way K through 12. And then I said, because I teach vocabulary, and then I said, I get to kind of up my game.
Okay.
And
So
I
do you
went
still
and I-
teach vocabulary?
I teach vocabulary at a community college. I went and I got my master's
I
degree.
didn't realize that was a whole subject, vocabulary.
Yeah, what do you remember? I remember.
How do you do that? Like, do you just like
You
bring
just
in new
say-
words that people should know?
Exactly, yes. And a lot of it has been made obsolete because of, Wiktionary or Wikipedia or whatever, because you can really use the World Wide Web to kind of research the stuff now. But it is still an important thing to have a class that focuses on
Well,
this.
Emil, was Scott correct in what papyrus was? I thought he did a pretty good job earlier. What would your definition of papyrus?
That is funny. I look it up on my phone because I have an application that is just kind of, you look up a word and
Like
it will
Google?
give you information. Just a different kind of app. But
Is it like a dictionary? Because that's a great app.
yes, exactly.
Was he correct? Was he correct on papyrus?
He was. Papyrus was
Thank you.
very early and a very delicate paper. in
Thank you so much.
Egypt.
So,
Yeah,
as a vocabularian, what are some of your favorite words? Words maybe that people don't know all that well.
Exactly. I get asked this sometimes.
Well, I certainly
because
did. So why don't you just go ahead and give us that answer?
Yes. Well,
I gotta say, Emil, you kind of have the same thing Chaden has, where there's a lot of preamble.
I didn't notice
Big
that.
ramp.
I actually felt because what I felt.
It's a
What I
big
felt
ramp.
was
It's just a
to me seems straight to the point. He was
Yeah.
just
This is
a
a
very
noticing-
colorful storyteller.
I don't know whether
I'm
I can
noticing
take
this
two
next
guests
species,
like
Scott.
this.
I'm noticing so much about Emil that what he does is he finds a way to kind of get his bicycle on the ramp up to the point in which he'll do a huge leap off the
God.
ramp,
Damn
where he
it.
then tells
It's
you
like
the
protective
information.
deflectors. There's like protective of each other deflecting.
I don't want. It kind of feels like it's a two versus two situation now, where you guys are ganging up.
There
Arden
is
and
no
I are ganging up.
competition. No, this is it's a debate stage.
Yeah.
A debate
Okay.
stage.
So, Emil, just hit us with that answer. I forget even the question.
So
that
my
I
favorite
asked.
word is conjunctions. Okay, to get to the point. I like
Conjunctions.
and.
Great.
I like or. I like
Oh, so your
with.
favorite
Just
word
a-
isn't conjunctions. It's your
It's a
favorite
type of
words
word.
are
It is a
types of. Oh,
style.
got it.
It is a style.
And,
Exactly.
but, or.
Exactly.
What are the other ones? Those are the ones that I can.
With
Can-
to.
Can I ask you to use some of those in a sentence? Because when I hear them out of context, I feel kind of lost, and I would love to know how you might go about
use
using
but in a sentence.
Okay. I went to the film, but I did not pay attention, so I can't answer your question about the film.
Oh,
Okay.
snap. This is sort of like you clowning Chaden over here.
Yeah, that was
It's a
he's your
sentence.
teammate.
I'm not even
No, I was
offended. I feel like it's a
defending
sentence I can
Jaden.
use. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to defend him.
So, Emil, you now teach community college, so you're teaching adults
That's right.
vocabulary.
In Hackensack. That's right.
And
Yes.
before it was all the way K through senior of high school. Is that what you were saying?
Yes, exactly.
You seem
That's
upset about teaching the adults. Your face you got very serious. You seem
They
almost
are
angry.
depressing. They all have depression.
They all have depression.
Yes, they all have depression. It is an incredibly depressing school. So for me, there was a brightness about
What makes it so depressing? Is it the age of
It
the
is
students?
very
or-
cloudy. It is, not
cloudy.
close enough to something.
That's not
you want
necessarily
to.
the school isn't cloudy. It's the weather.
It's
New
the
Jersey.
area. Exactly. It is the area.
Was there no
Yes.
clouds over your Montessori K through 12?
It was on a beautiful part of town with less clouds. That's
Okay.
right.
So it was in the same town, just it had less clouds.
Exactly. You ever look at a hill and you go, okay, there's never any clouds over that hill. There is always sunshine. That was where the Montessori school was.
So how did you get interested in vocabulary?
Well, it is a passion of mine to.
Sure,
you a
but how did you get
scientist?
interested in it?
What is Arden saying?
I was saying he's pulling Scott aside again.
It's almost
He
like a
keeps-
side
keeps
note here.
He keeps pulling Scott
Sometimes
aside.
I just feel so much passion for something that it make me kind of be quiet.
Oh,
you know?
okay, great.
Okay,
But
sorry.
how did you get interested in this passion?
Well, one time I saw a word.
One time,
Okay.
you what?
And then
You saw a
I
word.
saw a word in a book.
Where
I
did
was
you see this
reading.
word?
It was in a book called The Last Dance. You know the film The Last Dance? They
The
turned
Michael
that
Jordan
into a
documentary.
book.
It's a great
Big-
documentary.
No. The film with Julia Stiles.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. This was a novelization.
Save the Last Dance. That's what it's called. They adapted that film into a book after the film. I read that book.
And you saw one word?
Exactly. It was like
Which
I
word?
had just come out of a drug-induced episode. But really all that had happened was I had 3 of these 5-hour energy drink. You ever have that? And I saw the word.
That's like
So that's like 15 hours. Yeah.
Exactly.
See, Scott,
Exactly.
Scott, we are on the same page in many ways.
Exactly.
I
And
like
that's
seeing that.
mathematics. You guys can teach mathematics.
I absolutely love that.
I saw, that's right. I saw the word and I said, okay.
It was the
never
word
seen
and?
something- I never seen something so beautiful in my life. That's right. It was kind of a moment, that changed my life.
Why did you want to get rid of your accent, by the way? I think having an accent is a beautiful
Well,
thing.
Because I just wanted to see if I could do it. Because even growing up, because I went to bilingual school in Colombia, and then,
What were the 2
said
languages in bilingual school?
English and Spanish.
Oh, okay, great.
And so the teachers always said to me, you sound exactly like an American. And he said, okay, you're probably blowing smoke, blowing fire, whatever. And so then I went to America and I moved here and I was able to get sponsored by the Montessori School, which I am very grateful
God
to.
damn, I am
still.
so sorry I asked this question.
You should give him the 22-second timer. You got to start that 22
Yeah,
second
I got to start. Arden, why did I give it to you and not this guy?
I don't know. I feel that you guessed wrong on your guests.
I don't know. Man, I don't know why I'm enforcing it so hard at the beginning and then Snoozeville over here with this
Yeah.
long ass story. Look, Emil, do you have anything of interest to our listeners to say?
I just have to say, just in defense of Emil, I feel like Emil is actually bringing like a really fascinating story. And what you're doing is you're not really accepting or retaining what he's talking about. And so when he spoke, for me, what I gleaned was that there is so much there. There is such a deep story there that is so interesting.
Jaden, you have an interesting lilt to your, it's just interesting. Where did you pick it? Your speech pattern is unusual. Is that
right?
God, now we're talking about speech patterns. Like, what has happened to this show? I used to get good guests on this show.
Scott, here's
I used to have movie stars. I used to have movie directors.
Have you ever met Jessica Alba?
I have met. She was on my television show. I spent
That
8
is
hours with her.
incredible.
Have you
That
ever
is
met?
incredible.
Have you ever met Chrissy Teigen?
Yes, of course. She was in this movie that I directed with
this
some
is
other
incredible.
wonderful people, and then a couple
Scott,
other people as well.
That is incredible. That is
So it
incredible.
should, Emil, I don't know if you're picking up what I'm throwing down, but I sort of feel like what Scott's begging for is to be interviewed on his own show, and we'd love to ask you.
Okay, Scott,
I mean-
what is the top 20 famous people that you have met?
in order of fame or in order of me meeting them?
fame?
In order of fame,
Fame,
of course.
fame.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say
Okay,
in order of
start
me
with
meeting
Tom
them,
Cruise.
probably it would be
Obama.
Obama. Probably. Yeah, I would say he's the
Tom
most
Cruise.
famous. Tom
Did
Cruise.
you
I've
meet
never
Tom
met Tom
Cruise?
Cruise.
Start
Why-
with Tom Cruise.
Start with
I've
Tom
never-
Cruise.
Start with
I've never
Tom
met-
Cruise.
I've
It has
never
to be Tom
met
Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Scott, have you met Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes, I've met Jennifer Lawrence.
What about
Look,
Jennifer Lopez?
Have you met Jennifer Lopez?
Never met Jennifer Lopez.
What about Jennifer Aniston?
How about Jennifer Garner?
Yes, met Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer
Brad Pitt?
Grey?
Jennifer
Brad Pitt?
Love Hewitt.
Love Hewitt, no. Gray, no.
Garner.
Who was the other one? Garner, no. I've tried to cover all of the Jennifers. I almost got them
Connolly?
all. Connolly, no.
Connolly.
God, no, my Jennifers are slipping.
Chris
Jennifer Coolidge.
Evans.
Coolidge?
Coolidge, yes. Who'd you say? Chris Evans?
Chris Evans.
Jennifer Chris Evans? No, I've never met her.
Just Scott, you're making a joke.
Jennifer Capriati.
Just Chris
Can I
Evans.
ask Emil something? Because
Yeah, please
I'm
ask Emil something because I'm running dry. I don't know what to ask him.
Curious. Well, Emil, I want to know when you were teaching Montessori at that time in your life, what was like did you have any special connections with any of the students that you met, and what are they doing now?
A lot of them is presidents of different states.
See, Scott.
There's a
The
president.
states don't have presidents. They have governors.
I meant governor. Gosh, I can make a mistake, okay?
Well, I mean,
can
when you're an
make a
educator, you
mistake.
can't make these kind of mistakes because then suddenly you'll have a kid who
I'm
grows up
sorry.
thinking that also You don't have to apologize necessarily, although it's kind of breaking my heart that you seem so down that
He does seem down. It feels like he's hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, look, Emil, I'm sorry. Let me just let's clear the decks.
Did you meet Chris Evans?
No. Let's turn to Emil, who is an educator. Anything you'd like to plug?
I have a Twitter that I love to follow from a friend of mine who is also Colombian, but he is Colombian American. It is Brian Jordan Alvarez. That's Brian Jordan Alv as in Victor Arec. Oh wait, I spell it wrong.
Did you say C at the end or Z?
Oh yeah, Z. But it's actually the Twitter. His Twitter is Brian Jor Alvarez.
Oh.
So that's the Twitter handle.
Okay, so without the Dan.
Instagram is Brian
Without
Jordan
the Dan.
Alvarez.
So if the Dan part is getting you confused, like this guy's name isn't Dan, just take it out and that's or this guy's Twitter.
Exactly. And then the YouTube is youtube.com/Brian Jordan Alvarez.
Emil, I want to say great to meet you, but I'm not sure if my heart is in it. But at the same time, I feel like I've broken your heart on this show. I don't want you to leave this show having had a bad time and being depressed. It sounds like your job is bad enough.
My job is very depressing. Sometimes I go into the classroom and there's cheese on the floor. Have you ever experienced?
Wow.
Yeah, just somebody dropped shredded cheese or some shit like that,
How much? Like, are we talking like it's a lot like going
Not
into,
a lot, but it will get on your
like
shoe.
sawdust on the
and
floor?
you don't notice it until later. Anyway, I think it is so cool, Scott, to be completely honest with you, that you have met Tom Cruise and worked with him.
I haven't met Tom
and
Cruise.
stuff.
All right.
It is
I
impressive.
loved your story about Tom Cruise, and that was one of my favorite parts
That
of
was
today.
that was to me the most impressive thing.
It was exciting to hear about Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
When you told
all
us
right.
that story, I never forgot it.
All right. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
And they get rid of my Colombian accent. So now when people see me just in the street or whatever, they say, hey, this is a guy from Columbus, Ohio, something like that. Just a regular guy.
Oh.